with Matters Junior Starlets gearing up for World Cup qualifiers, but then we'll be getting into that a little bit later on Matters Sports. But then remember, ladies and gentlemen, told you on the marketplace tonight we focus on women in entrepreneurship. On Saturday, which will be the 8th of March, will be International Women Day, and tonight we are putting a special focus on women in business and just really trying to understand what needs to be done more. And allow me to introduce our esteemed guests this particular evening. First off, on my left, Victoria Karuga. She is the president for Federation of Women Entrepreneurs of Kenya. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. And
to the far end, Purity Kimotho. She is an entrepreneur. She's a business trainer, among others. And I know even for you, Vicky, among other hats, which I'll definitely allow both of you to tell us who you are. Interestingly, ni kama memo ya kuvaa black ndio mlipata. I'll start off with you, Karuga. Away from Matters FOWEK, tell us your journey into business and this particular male-dominated field over the years.
Okay, I think somehow you always know you're going to be an entrepreneur. For some reason. There's always a push towards that direction. So I graduated from architectural school. I worked for 4 years, but I knew at the back of my mind it was to help me through entrepreneurship. So started that journey, realized that I wanted to grow bigger business, and I moved to the space of people development. Started a company called Profiles International, and now we work with people. We grow, we manage talent, and we assess people. We do all things talent. But as a woman in business, and why I joined the Federation of Women Entrepreneurs in Kenya is because there are certain things that are peculiar to women and entrepreneurs in general, but I think some of them are to women. So joined FOWEK as a movement to see on some of these issues around advocacy and policy. Is there something that perhaps if we bring our voices together, we could raise them to the public and then get to talk about them.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting journey, can't complain. I think, and fulfilling. Yeah.
Right. Before I talk to Kimotho, kindly tell us what FOWEK does in a nutshell, because I know we'll definitely be chiming into, you talk about matters policy and advocacy. I know we'll be chiming into as we continue, but then in a nutshell, what does FOWEK do?
So it stands for the Federation of Women Entrepreneurs in Kenya, and it is also the Kenyan chapter for the COMESA Women in Business.
Okay.
So COMESA have a faction of theirs that speaks to women in business, and this is because the COMESA mandate in general cannot really be fulfilled if we don't tackle some of the issues affecting the interregional trade between the COMESA states. So it was formed to basically tackle issues around how do we empower women to be able to do trade with each other in the 21 COMESA countries. So in each country, what we try to do is educate women, capacity building for women, not only just in terms of matters business, but also in terms of matters cross-border trade, because some of the markets, our women are very entrepreneurial. They'll take a bus and go to Uganda and do business. So you're trying to really equip them with knowledge and awareness. We're trying to provide channels of access to affordable capital, because our affordable, what do you call it, grants or loans and things like that, speak to those. The big one is networking. One of the things that plagues every business person, not just women, is the lack of information and the lack of access to networks. So we try and provide those opportunities, give women access to networks within the COMESA region and further. And then we run projects. Like one project we've run is the incubation of business women to take them through how they can, value engineer some of the products that they offer, take them through having them registered with the KEBS, the standards body, and have their products in the supermarkets, and that has been quite successful, I must say.
Right.
Yeah.
Kimotho, the same for you, this particular journey that you have had